Wow. Where'd you find the Arthur Fonzarelli picture of my jacket? Junior used to give me so much, you know what, for wearing that jacket. Oh, my goodness, what an honor. Thank you, lad. I'm so proud of that young man. I had a chance to watch him grow up to the outstanding man that he's become. This truly is a remarkable honor. I know you can hear me. Can you see me back there? I don't. Okay. I also want to thank all the little people who made this possible, my mom and dad. My dad was about this tall, my mom was about this tall, and I came out about this tall here. But I tell you what, this is very special. Sparky, I've been with the Mariners for 31 years, but in between 3 years with the Tigers, and I worked with Sparky Anderson. And Sparky told me, Ricky, my boy, you is what you is. And tonight, I'm happy to be who I is. I really am. I'm very grateful I had two great parents, my mom and dad. My dad worked in a factory all day long, but he had time to, when he got home, to play catch with us in the sandlot or coach our Little League team or write stories of our Little League teams and submit them to the local paper. My mom, she was the greatest mom in the world. They instilled in my brother and myself a work ethic, a passion to enjoy life. I thought I was going to get through this. And be who we want to be, believe in ourselves when others may not, and give back to others who are less fortunate. My folks said that you have everything if you have all that and you have your health. I lived by that creed all of my life. Then along the way, I met so many people, so many incredible people who have all that, but some really struggled with their own health issues or the health of their kids. And that's when I discovered this disease called cystic fibrosis that affects so many of our kids. It started with the Mariners back in 1983. I started with the Mariners in 83. And about 2 or 3 years later, a pitcher of ours by the name of Matt Young came up to me and asked me if I would attend a meeting with Julie Mittelstadt from the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. You see, Matt wanted to start a golf tournament, raise some money, and give it to CF to help these kids. I said, sure. And from that beginning, our annual Mariners Cystic Fibrosis Tournament was born and has become one of the most successful tournaments in the country. There were times I was the auctioneer, thank you very much, where I was the auctioneer. And one time out at Bear Creek Country Club, I sold an empty beer can to Jim Beatty for $500. Honest to goodness. This is a giving community, it really is. I'm also very proud of the Mariners' commitment to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation down through the years and the money they've helped raise to find a cure for CF. Many are here tonight, and you should be very proud of what you all have helped nourish, build, and support to find a cure for CF. My boss is here. Maybe a good time to ask for a raise. But anyway, Randy, it's great to have you here. Kevin Kremen, the best producer-engineer in the history of Major League Baseball. Joe Chard, Tim Hevley, Sean Grindley, all the folks over here, everybody, Kevin Mather, John Stanton, Howard Lincoln, it goes on and on and on. What an incredible group of people. But I discovered back then that kids with CF learned how to say cystic fibrosis by saying 65 roses. I sadly learned that kids afflicted with CF weren't making it to their 7th, 8th, or 9th birthdays. In the case of Lissy Moore, about 15. I'll never forget the spring day in Maryvale, Arizona, where my buddy Jay Buhner gave me the sad news that Lissy had lost her long, courageous battle with cystic fibrosis. It was the first time in my life my knees couldn't hold the weight of my body. Now, over the previous few years, Jay and Scott Bradley and myself got to know Lissy, her mom and dad, Chad and Risa, her siblings, Ladd and Mackenzie. It was then that CF became real personal, because your kids are our kids. I did this without doing this earlier today. And like so many of you in this room, I was all in. You're all in. And I'm telling you tonight, we won't stop until we find a cure for CF, and it's going to happen. Ken Griffey Jr., on August the 6th of this year, the night the Mariners retired his wonderful number 24, looked over at the ball club and told the team to keep fighting, and they did. We came close. You see, I believe in miracles. Hell, the Cubs are in the World Series. And I fit into my tuxedo today. I really believe in miracles, and I know in my heart we're going to find a cure for CF. Charlie Furbush over here. How you doing, Charlie? We're going to find a cure. But in the meantime, we still need your help because dollars means more research, more funding means more help for really smart people like doctors and scientists and many others to put an end to CF. Kids who were diagnosed with cystic fibrosis are now living into their late 30s and early 40s. It's incredible what's happening in the medical community. We've got to keep going, and I know we will. When the CF Foundation called me up and said they wanted to make me the Breath of Life honoree, I went, you got the right number. Are you sure you have the right number? This is Rick Rizz you're talking to. They said, yes, we've got the right number. This is truly an amazing event with dedicated people coming together for one cause. I've been to this gala for many, many years, and I've seen so many recipients of this honor so much worthier than me. There will be many in the years to come so much worthier than me. But I can stand here right now and tell you there won't be one more appreciative than I am. Thank you very much. And as Ken Griffey Jr. said, keep fighting. We're going to find a cure for CF.